I always love this quotation. Choose a job you love and you will never work a day in your life. It's so true that if you find something that you really enjoy, it doesn't feel like work. Now, how can I find out about those things? Doing a little bit of research is a good idea to kind of get a clue. This is what's going to happen on this job. These are the kinds of expectations. So that's what our focus is going to be today as we do our next assignment. So as you're logged into Xello, you see this front page and you're going to click on the careers again. You did that for the overtime assignment, and so now what I want you to do as you go through your list, remember the 3 jobs that you selected for that overtime assignment. Pick one of them. I chose fitness instructor for my example for that overtime assignment, so I'm going to stick with that. So just choose one of the 3 that you had already selected. And so now what you're going to do is just kind of go through, and when you look at that page, there's going to be a whole lot of information for you to view. There are interviews that are available for you to read through. That here are 2 people that they talk to about that particular position. They share the pros and the cons, and they go through a questionnaire with these folks. And you can read through and get their responses to what they enjoy and what they find difficult about the job. Then there's also a job description listed on that page about that particular career that you select. Go through and read that information. When you scroll down a little bit farther, you're going to see this list, these 2 lists actually. A list with core tasks. These are the particular things that need to happen. And then the workplace, so sort of a workplace environment, what kinds of things you're going to be dealing with on that job. Okay? And so our focus is going to be right here on these 2. But again, get some of that other information as you've read through the interviews and other pieces in that document. And so now here's the assignment, the Xello career assignment. Here's what you're going to be doing. And you'll get a chance to see what it's going to look like. Number 1, you're going to get a screenshot of that career title. That's the easy part, right at the top of the page when you open it up. 2, you're going to take a screenshot of that core task list and then provide descriptions and requirements for each piece in that list. And then you're going to do exactly the same with the workplace, but now you're going to provide comments and opinions about each one of those workplace aspects. And again, you're about to see what that's going to look like. Okay? So first off, here's the easy part. Provide the screenshot. Boom, there it is. All I did was just go right at the top of the page when I clicked on fitness instructor and took that screenshot. There, I've taken care of part 1. All right? Number 2, get the screenshot of the core tasks. So I'm going to do that. There it is. I've got my list of the core tasks. Now what I'm going to do is go down through each one of them independently and provide a description or requirement. What does each one of these things mean? Assess new students' fitness level and recommend classes. That means I'm going to have to know about some assessment tools and strategies and how those particular classes can improve that particular person's fitness level. Next, make sure students exercise safely. Well, what does that mean? It means I need to know proper techniques about doing some of those exercises. That's what it means. I'm going to monitor students and adapt programs. That means I need to keep track of all the exercises that they're doing, and I need to make adjustments based upon changes that are going to occur. People are going to make improvements, or there might be some kind of an injury or some other issue that requires me to make a change in terms of what I expect them to do. Plan classes and choose music. That means I need to determine the focus. What am I going to do with each class? And then I want to find some music that's going to fit, which then, this is me being selfish, I have a chance to share some musical interests that I have with people. And then provide instruction and advice. That means I'm providing some motivation to help clients learn how to do those exercises correctly and how to help them gain improved fitness and improve self-esteem. So this is what number 2 is going to look like. I've got my list of the core tasks, and I've got my list of descriptions and requirements for each one of those core tasks. The next thing I'm doing is getting the comments about and opinions about the workplace aspect. And so now what I'm going to want you to do is provide some opinion. So a thumbs up on each one that you determine. If you are pretty confident that you're really going to enjoy that part of the workplace environment. Going to thumbs across, meaning it's okay. I'm okay with that. Not overly excited, but I'm okay with it. And then the thumbs down, which is obvious. You don't think you're going to like that part of it at all. And now here's what that's going to look like then as you do this assignment. Okay? So now there's my screenshot of the workplace information from the website, from the Xello site. And so now I'm just going to go through each one independently. Hours vary, but teach a couple hours a day. That's an okay for me. And now I'm going to provide some comment about that. You know, I can deal with the variable, but I'd rather have a more rigid schedule. I'd rather know that I'm going 9 to 5 or whatever the case may be, as opposed to jumping around a little bit, 2 hours here, 2 hours there, whatever. Okay, the next one, talking to clients. I gave that one a thumbs up because I enjoy talking to people. And I think sharing that enjoyment of exercise and its benefits will be something that I will have a good time doing. My next one, risk of injury from fall and strains from exercising. Something to be concerned about. And again, I gave that's an okay. That's an okay. And why? I understand that there's some risk, but I don't think it's going to be that big a deal. I mean, if I need to help somebody lift some weights up because it's getting too tough, I'm pretty confident that I can do that. So I don't concern myself with am I or am I not going to get hurt. The next one, working for all these different places, gym, a spa, fitness club, la-di-la. I gave that one an okay as well. I said, I think I do best with the gym as there's more consistency. And I also then put in, there's no way I want to go on a cruise ship because the odds are that I'm going to get seasick are pretty high. Not my place. Okay, work indoors in fitness studios and clubs. I gave that one a thumbs up. I'm good with that. Said I'd like being in the fitness center. It's a positive atmosphere. It is. People are there. They're ready to work. However, it would be nice to have some outdoor activity sometimes when it's nice out. I think that could probably be worked in. And then work may be physically demanding. Again, I said I'm okay with that. You know, the physical demands are okay. I'm fairly certain that I can handle these. I'm not overly concerned like I'm going to get hurt as I do this work. And so now I have completed all 3 steps. Here's what it looks like when I'm done. And you'll see this example document in the Dropbox area. There's my number 1. There's my screenshot of the fitness instructor right from the website. Here's number 2. Here's my screenshot of the core task list from the Xello site. And then here's my list of descriptions and requirements right next to each one. So I can see that right down each one. Okay. And number 3, here is my screenshot from the workplace. Here is my opinion, thumbs up, thumbs across, or thumbs down for each one of those requirements. And then again, here is my comment or opinion for all of those that are in that list. And when you look at my document, I will have these on there, and then you can just copy and paste those in to your screenshot of the workplace. So this is what your final draft is going to look like. This is what you'll submit. I am totally confident that you guys can do this. And again, as you do this, then you're going to learn something new about this job and help you to make an appropriate decision. Is this something that you'll enjoy? I'm excited to see your great work.